What's up, everybody? Mike Guglielmi, Sons of a Pitch, an American soccer podcast, here to bring you Week 6 picks and predictions. First things first, guys, smash the hell out of that like button. We need your help to continue growing our podcast and channel, and nothing does it better than smashing that like button. So please hit that like button. As well, if you're a soccer fan, you like betting, hit that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell as well so you don't miss any of our awesome American soccer content. What a week we had in Week 5. Let's get on to my picks and predictions for week number 6 ahead. All right, starting right out, Montreal hosting Cincinnati in Fort Lauderdale. Yes, Montreal's pseudo home for this season since they're not allowed to play in Canada. And Montreal comes in at a minus 125 odds. Cincinnati, on the other hand, comes in as huge dogs, plus 335. Man, Cincinnati just can't seem to get out of their own way right now, losing their home opener at TQL Stadium, the brand new soccer-specific stadium. Really thought we would see a bump from that stadium and have them get the victory over Inter Miami. That did not happen. My pick in this one is easy. I can't go with Cincinnati right now. They can't win at home in a brand new stadium with that kind of atmosphere. They're not going to be able to win on the road at Montreal, who is playing okay right now. My pick in this one, CF Montreal to get the victory at minus 125 odds. All right, next up, Portland Timbers and the LA Galaxy. This one, a great matchup on Saturday afternoon, the 22nd. Portland Timbers and the Galaxy, two of the better teams in the Western Conference, albeit the Timbers not quite at the top like the Galaxy are right now, standings-wise, but talent-wise, they're definitely there. The odds in this one, minus 125 for the Timbers, plus 350 for the Galaxy, and a tie comes in at 265. This one is tough. I lean towards the Timbers because they're at home, but then I'm like, well, the Galaxy are playing really good soccer right now, and the only roadblock the Galaxy have been the Sounders, who are the best team in MLS, probably pretty clearly at this point, especially since you saw what they did to LAFC last night without Nico Lodeiro or Stefan Fry. So this one, I think the Galaxy might be able to get something done on the road, at least pull out a bit of a result. My pick is a draw in this one at the plus 265 odds. I've got a draw. I think the LA Galaxy will at least hang tight with Portland in Portland, going with the draw there. Chicago Fire hosting Inter Miami. Chicago Fire, dear God, what a horrible team lately. Not playing good football, good soccer right now at all. The odds come in at plus 145 for Chicago Fire. Inter Miami comes in at a plus 180. The draw finds you a plus 250. Now, the Fire, how can anybody bet for the Fire right now with how they've been playing? Inter Miami coming off a good victory over Cincinnati in their home opener. Higuain seems to be in pretty decent form right now, so I've got to go with Inter Miami in this one. At the plus 180 odds, I know it's at Soldier Field, I know it's in Chicago, but the Fire just can't seem to get out of their own way right now after losing midweek to DC United. So I'm going with Inter Miami in this one. My pick, the Flamingos of Inter Miami to get it done down in Soldier Field. All right, next up, Orlando City hosting Toronto FC. Orlando City minus 125. Toronto FC comes in at plus 305. Technically a home game for TFC since their home is Exploria Stadium in Orlando right now. But there'll be fans in the building for Orlando, so it's definitely a home game for Orlando. Minus 125 odds, Toronto at plus 305. Toronto coming off a little bit better of a week. A few of the signings coming in. They're playing a little bit better. However, playing against Orlando, whose defense has been very stout lately. Lots of clean sheets for Galese, the goalkeeper there for Orlando. The defense looks good. My pick in this one, Orlando City at minus 125 to get the victory. All right, guys, check out that join option down below. We are accepting memberships now to Sons of a Pitch, an American soccer podcast. Make sure you guys check these out. We've got the starter level at $199. Get these awesome custom emojis, plus you get your custom loyalty badges as well, and then get your name in the little scroll right down below me here on all of our videos. If you look at the DP level, you get all those perks, plus get your name in the description. You get access to our members only live, which we'll actually be doing our first members only live Starting on the 22nd of May, LAFC and Colorado as a designated player or higher level. So if you want to be in that part of that live stream reaction, make sure you join today. Also some discounted merch, and then our third level, the All-Star level. This is for you guys right here, the sports bettors, just like myself. You're looking at odds just like I am. You should be joining as an All-Star today. Get access to all those perks plus one video per week that is exclusive to All-Star members. Gives you one over-under pick for each matchup, as well as my one prop bet for each game as well for the week. Last week made some good money on the prop bets, especially towards the end of the week. Picked the correct score in the Orlando DC game at the half. Pick the right players to score. You name it, the prop bets were live. So get in on those. All right, guys, let's move into the next set of games. We have New York City FC hosting Columbus Crew. The Crew struggling off a tough week, losing to Toronto midweek and then losing to New England. New York City FC comes in at minus 155 at home in Red Bull Arena, not Yankee Stadium. Crew come in at plus 420. I flirt with the Crew here. The tie comes in at plus 300 as well. I really flirt with the Crew because the MLS Cup champs, the reigning champs, at plus 420 odds, basically at a neutral site because NYCFC, that's not their home stadium. It's Yankee Stadium's their home stadium. This one's going to be at Red Bull Arena. I really want to pick the Crew in this one, but I can't. I can't pick the Crew with how their form has been lately. I'm going NYCFC to get the victory over the Columbus Crew at the minus 155 odds. All right, FC Dallas against Real Salt Lake. Two Western Conference teams. You don't know what you're going to get from these sides week in and week out. FC Dallas comes in at minus 106. Real Salt Lake at plus 270. The tie comes in at plus 275. Now, Dallas, one week they're beating Portland up 4-1 at home. The next week they're drawing. They're not playing great soccer. Real Salt Lake, fairly more consistent than Dallas. They're at least in the draw category most of the time, in the odd win here or there, unless they're playing Chris Wondolowski, scoring 2 goals at the end of the game. This one, though, I think Dallas is going to get it done. Being that it's at home, I give them the edge. I like them. My pick, FC Dallas, minus 106 over Real Salt Lake to get the victory. New England Revolution hosting the New York Red Bulls. The Revs come in at minus 112 odds. Red Bulls at plus 300. The tie comes in at plus 265. The Revs, they get some good results last week. The Red Bulls, not so much. Gerhard Struber still fitting in with the Red Bulls there. Not lighting the world on fire, but not horrible either. I got to go with New England in this one. My pick, New England Revolution to get it done, being at home at Gillette Stadium as well. I just think they're a better team than the Red Bulls on paper and how they've been playing lately. My pick, Revolution to win at minus 112. Houston Dynamo hosting Vancouver Whitecaps FC. Boy, the odds makers are really not feeling Vancouver Whitecaps, and how could they after that beatdown by Sporting Kansas City 3-0 on Sunday. The odds in this one, minus 200 for Houston, plus 550 for Vancouver, and plus 340 for the draw. Even the draw, some crazy odds. You don't get plus 340 for draws very often. Vancouver, can they pull an upset off here? Part of me thinks they can. They have the talent to do it. Houston's not the best team in the Western Conference, but I guess I just don't have the guts to pull it off. I don't have the guts to pick Vancouver. My pick is Houston to win at home, minus 200 odds. As the favorites, I'm going with them to continue Vancouver's struggles overall in MLS play. San Jose Earthquakes and Sporting Kansas City. Both teams coming in at plus odds in this one. Plus 150 for San Jose, plus 170 for Sporting Kansas City, and plus 260 for the draw. San Jose at home, a much better team than Sporting Kansas City on the road. I like San Jose at home, but Sporting Kansas City's rolling right now. Alan Pulido is playing some really good soccer. He's attacking well. Busio looks decent. They're getting great contributions from Ilya Sanchez and Daniel Shallowy. Really looking good for KC right now. So I have a tough time picking the Quakes in this one. So I'm going to go with the draw at plus 260. Being that San Jose's at home and Sporting KC on the road, I'm going with the draw, plus 260. That's my pick there. Last game on Saturday night, LAFC against the Colorado Rapids. Right here on Sons of a Pitch Soccer, live, members only for designated players and higher. So there's 9 as of time of recording that will be in on that live stream reaction. You want to get in, sign up, and hit that join button today at designated player. Or hell, if you're watching this video, you bet on soccer. Make sure you hit that all-star option as well. You'll get in on the live. LAFC coming off really a beatdown by Seattle. First half wasn't great for Seattle, but the second half they came out and just smacked LAFC around. Colorado Rapids, plus 400 odds against LAFC. They did well midweek against Houston. This is a tough one. LAFC's not playing that well. They're really not playing very well. But I have a hard time going against LAFC. Now that Vela got back into the lineup, I expect to see him in there starting in this matchup. And I guess I have to go with LA in this one because of Vela and because it's at the Bank of California Stadium. My pick, minus 155 LAFC to get the victory in that game over the Rapids. Moving to Sunday, some really good matchups here on Sunday. First up, Seattle Sounders against Atlanta United FC. Seattle, minus 134. At home, this game at Lumen Field in Seattle, or Royal Broham Park, as some Seattle diehards name it. Atlanta, plus 420, a tie at plus 250. Man, plus 420 odds for Atlanta really sounds good, but how can you bet against the Sounders? I can't, especially at home. I wouldn't even bet against them on the road. My pick, Seattle Sounders to get the job done. Rui Diaz striking on all cylinders. That whole team is rolling. No Nico Ladero, no Stephen Fry, no problem. They're going to continue to roll. Minus 134 for the Sounders is my pick. DC United hosting Philadelphia Union. DC United at plus 200. Philadelphia Union at plus 135. Draw comes in at plus 245. DC really struggling this season. Philadelphia not up to the best yet. They're not quite at where they should be. They're the only team left in the Champions League. However, they have not played a Liga MX team, which has seemed to be the downfall for all of the MLS sides. Philadelphia Union, though, on the road, can they get something done against DC? I think they do. Philadelphia, I think Shabilko will have a good game, and I expect Philadelphia to win at the plus 135 odds. So good odds there for the Union over DC. That's my pick. I'm going with it. Last game of the weekend here in Week 6, Nashville SC against Austin FC. We will be live on Sons of a Pitch, an American Soccer podcast for that one as well, so make sure you join us. Minus 143 odds for Nashville, plus 400 odds for Austin FC, and a tie comes in at plus 265. Nashville at home. Nashville's not playing as good as I thought they were going to be. A lot of draws when I thought they should have gotten wins. However, Austin FC, they were on a bit of a tear there. They were winning me some money, and probably you guys some money as well. A little bit of a tear, but they've kind of come down to earth since then. So plus 400 odds, it is tempting. That is a game, it definitely is a game I could see them pulling an upset off if they could get a couple goals past Nashville. But that's not where I'm going. My pick, Nashville SC to get the victory at minus 143 odds. I just think that at home against an expansion side, they will reign supreme and get the victory, which is what they've actually been lacking lately. A lot of ties for Nashville and most recently against RSL, but I think they get the victory over Austin FC. My pick, minus 143, Nashville to win. And there you have it, everybody. There is all of the games in MLS this upcoming weekend, Week 6. Good luck to all of you for betting. If you have not done so yet, smash that like button, hit that subscribe button as well, and so you don't miss any of our awesome soccer content here on Sons of a Pitch. And hey, we'll see you guys for the live stream reactions this weekend. Have a great soccer, everybody. Enjoy. We'll see you guys soon.